Good day, folks. This is video number 49 for the 3D Experience CATIA generative shape design application. I'd like to address the rolling offset icon, which looks like so. So if you're in generative shape design and select the wireframe tab from the ribbon down below your screen, you have a pull-up menu here, which includes rolling offset in it. In the previous two videos, I've discussed the parallel curve. This was 47, I believe. And in 48, I talked about 3D curve offset. Now, once you click on the rolling offset, you get this dialog box, which is actually fairly straightforward. And the help is basically what you see here. Is nothing else in there. And I want to point out that rolling curve offset is not, but some automatic operations involving parallel curve, corner, and extraction. So essentially, what's happening is uh, you have a curve on a surface, and you take a point on it, draw the normal plane to that curve, normal plane to that curve, and that normal plane will intersect the surface on a arc like that, or not arc, or a curve like that. And if you take that curve and proceed on it geodesically by distance d, and you do it for every point, if you do it for every point on this curve, you will get your rolling offset. Basically, it's a curve around this closed curve, around this red curve that goes all the way around and lies on the surface. All right, so here's for example, at a different location, you do the same thing, and you connect all these dots together, you get that uh, closed curve around that red curve that lies on the surface. Now, I follow the presentation of this YouTuber for CATIA V5 on the same subject, and I'll do an example, but involving several different curves. So let's first let's go ahead and do it for a line, a plane and a line on it. So I'm going to go to generative shape design, and first let's create a surface here. So on that, I will sketch. That's essentially up to you how you want to do that. For example, you can draw a line and extrude it, or you can draw a rectangle and fill it, F-I-L-L. Entirely up to you. So what I did, I drew this, and I'm going to extrude it now. But in the uh, uh, I wanted to that's right. It really doesn't matter. Make it 100. Okay, good. So on that plane, I will sketch a line like so. Exit. Okay. And now we're going to go to the select the wireframe tab, go all the way to the pull-up menu, and there is the rolling offset. You click on it. Okay. This opens up, and my curve is right here. My support is that plane, and let me make, I don't know, you can see what happens. 5mm looks like that, and there we are. Not a big deal. This is fairly straightforward. We can do it for a curve also. So for example, on that plane, I will sketch another curve, this time spline perhaps. Okay, exit. Once again, uh, rolling offset. There's the curve, there's the plane, and let's say I use 7mm, and you're going to get something like this. So when I said it's a collection of parallel curves and corner, you can see that these curves look like parallel to that. And this is a corner that connects the two curves. All these things we have discussed previously. Now let's go to that on a surface. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete all of these. Okay. So this time on that vertical plane, I will sketch. I'll sketch a spline. Okay, exit. And let me extrude this. It's 150. What is that? 150. Okay. Whoa. Too much, too much. Let's make it 80. Okay, that's better. Now, I want to draw a curve on this surface. The easiest way to do that is draw a curve up here and project it. So let me draw a spline. It can be a straight line or it can be a curve. Let me draw a spline here. Exit. And then I'm going to project this. By the way, let me hide that sketch in the back. Okay, I'm going to project this. So in the wireframe tab, you go and project. We have discussed projection in earlier video. We project the, let's say normal, it doesn't matter. Normal, this is the curve on that face. And then you say, okay, notice that the curve has been projected there. And I can hide this. All right. Now we're going to do rolling offset. So rolling offset, here is the curve. Here's the surface. Let me say 7 millimeters, see whether it's too big or not. There we go. That's it. Very simple. All right. That's pretty much it, folks.